Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you on how I cut this palazzo trouser, or you can call it any name you need, but I'm going to show you the easy way, even friendly for beginner, to even cut. So please just watch the video till the end, comment, like and follow. So this is my material I'm going to be using. You see, I'm bringing the two edges together, see the way I bring the two edges together. Then when you bring your material like this, the two edges together is going to come like this, because we are going to be cutting only the front. So right now we are cutting the front. So this is the up I'm going to be using for the waist. So if you look the way I'm going to cut the waist, I'm going to cut it like this. You see the space over there? That is what I'm going to be doing in this place. So that is why you need to use 1 inch minus 1 inch from the front of the waist, then to the side where you will be joining the trouser. So take your ruler and rule it. Don't, you see the way I slice it? So because a trouser is like that, you don't need to make it straight. It's not straight from the beginning. It's not straight. So you are going to slice your own like this. So we are going to take our waist, or before we take our waist, let's cut at the shape. If you look at the trouser, you see the way the shape is. So let's cut at the shape of the woman. So we are going to cut the shape that is going to bring out our figure. So I take the length the way you see me do on the video. So taking the length, then rule it. I rule my own, had your allowance, 2 inches allowance, 3 inches allowance, depends on how you want. So then we are going to be taking the half length. We take the full length, then we take the half length from the place where I mark. So you look at it. So I'm taking the half length. This half length is where I'm going to be taking the figure 8 and the wideness of the down, the shape and the wideness of the down. So let's take the measurement. I'm going to minus inch and inch again from the starting of the shape. I'm going to measure just an inch, not an inch. So then 0 it down to this place, minus 1 inches. You can do your own minus 2 inches, depends on the way you want the shape to, depends on the shape of the person. So me, because I'm using this material as an example, so I'm just doing it an inch, minus 1 inches. So if you see the way it is now, it bring out the shape. So once you do it like that, you circle it around to that beginning, of the journey. Okay, so this is how the shape will be like of the trouser. The side, we are doing the side right now. This is the side. Okay, it's not the middle, it is the side. So right now, from this particular place, I'm going to just take it down, not straight, but just bend it, like not bending it inside, bend it outside, like taking it out. So this place is what is going to form our palazzo, is what is going to form the wideness of the down. So this is the hip. What am I doing? This is the hip, the knee and the down. So now take your waist, the measurement of the waist, then take your hip. Before you take your hip, let's take the hip. Take the hip, then, but before you take the hip, make sure you always take the flap. Okay, take the flap. Then from the flap is where you are going to get your hip. Take the flap first. Then from your flap is where you are going to get your hip. So you will rule it. Once you rule it, from there you are going to be taking the measurement of your lap, then the measurement of the knee, the measurement of the down. But first of all, let's take the measurement of the lap. This is the measurement of the lap. Take your measurement of the lap, divide by 4, no? Then the measurement of the knee. So this is the knee. The center part is the knee. Then if you see, I'm going to rule from that lap, from that waist, from the flap, look at the flap. So I'm ruling the flap. Then I'm going to slice it down to where the measurement of the lap is. I'm slicing it down to where the measurement of the lap is. That is where I will be cutting. So if you know, so from that lap, from the lap to the knee, from the knee to the down. Okay, so let's rule our lap and knee together. Then let's take from the knee to the down. So the wideness of the down, take the wideness of the down, the measurement of the down, then rule it. See the way it's already formed. It has already formed. So if you see, it's already formed. So look at the flap. So this is where you do your pens, do your pens so that you can bring out the shape very well. Then you cut it. Let's cut our cloth. So you see the way I bend the flap. So because of the flap, that is how you are going to bend your own flap. You bend it inside, then outside, so that it can join with the lap measurement. So you see the way I cut the shape out, and the shape is where the side is, then the flap is where the center is. Very good. So let's go down to the back cutting. This is the back cutting. Place your cloth, place the front on the remaining cloth that you have already. So position it very well. We are going to be taking the measurement of the back. Very simple and very easy. So you look at this line I already drawn. Don't look at the line of the main cloth, okay? Look at the line of the front that I already cut. So I'm going to be taking my line from this place again. Don't look at this one. No, look at this particular line I've already cut already. So I'm going to be taking the line 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take the line like that. So this is where I will be taking the measurement of the back from. So when you want to take the measurement of your back, from this flap, make sure it is 3.5. Normally it's 3.5. Okay. Then from here, make sure it is 1.5 to quarter. Then from here, make sure it is 2.5. Because maximum it is 2.5 or less, 2 inches. So you take it 2 inches, but I take this one 2 inches. Then from there you rule it 3.5, 1.5 to quarter, then 2 inches. Then you rule it. Then let's go to the up. If you see, the up will be higher, the back up will be higher than the front up. So, but from here, take your measurement 3 inches from here, so that you can rule where the curve of the hip, the curve of the back. I don't want to call it a bottom. Okay, let's say use that word bottom. So you curve it from the bottom so that the bottom can come out well when the person put it on. If you don't do this, you have spoiled the trouser. So you curve it the way you curve the front. Curve it aligned the way you curve the front. Then the back will be higher than the front. Like use 2.5. Use 3 inches because of woman. 3 inches for the high back. Then rule it down to the front so that you can join the side. Okay. So this is how it is. This is how it will look like. Then just cut it. Very simple and very easy. You can do it. In case you don't understand, just follow me. Comment. Put it on the comment section. Follow my page. Subscribe to my channel. And God bless you as you do so. So please like and share to others so that they can also learn. So we are done with our cloth. Very simple. So you can do it. Comment. I love you guys. This is the cloth. Very simple and very easy to do. So you can go and join your cloth, put your zip, then put your band, put the pens,